بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. هو له أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو له أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو له أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Say, He is Allah who is one, Allah, the eternal refuge. He neither begets nor is born, nor is there to Him an equivalent. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of daybreak from the evil that He created, and from the evil of darkness when it settles, and from the evil of the rose and nuts, and from the evil of man He envies. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind, the King of mankind, the God of mankind, from the evil of the retreating whisperer who whispers evil into the breast of mankind, from wrong the jinn and mankind. All I seek your protection from anxiety and grief. I seek your protection from inability and laziness. I seek your protection from cowardice and miserliness. And I seek your protection from being overcome by death and being overpowered by men. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الهم والحزن وأعوذ بك من العجز والكسل وأعوذ بك من الجبن والبخل وأعوذ بك من غلبة الدين وكثرة الرجال. All I ask you for well-being in this world and the next. All I ask you for forgiveness and well-being in my religion, my worldly affairs, my family, and my wealth. All I conceal my faults and come my fears. All I call me from in front of me and behind me, from my right and from my left and from above me. I seek protection in your goodness from being unexpectedly destroyed from beneath me. اللهم إني أسألك العافية في الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم إني أسألك العفو والعافية في الدين ودنياي وأهلي ومالي. اللهم استر حضرتي ومن الروعة. اللهم احفظني من بين يدي ومن خلفي وعن يميني وعن شمالي ومن فوقي وأعوذ بعظمتك أن أغتال من تحتي. Allah created the heavens and the earth, knoweth the unseen and the seen, the Lord is sovereign of everything. I bear witness that there is no God worthy of worship but you. I seek your protection from the evil of my own self, from the evil of Shaitan, from the evil of polytheism, to which he calls, and from everything to evil on myself, and forget upon him must know. اللهم فتح السماوات والأرض علم الغيب والشهادة رب كل شيء وملكه أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أعوذ بك من شر نفسي ومن شر شيطاني وشركه ونفثه على نفسي سبحانه وجره إلى مسلم. O the ever-living, the sustainer of all I seek is essential mercy, rectify all of my affairs and do not distress me to myself for the blank of an eye. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك أستعين أصلح لي شأني كله ولا تكلني نفسي. All other favors that I only from your creation as received in the morning, and from you alone you have no partner to your own, be all praise and all thanks. اللهم ما أصبح بي من نعمة أو بأحد من خلقك فمنك وحدك لا شريك لك فلك الحمد ولك الشكر. We have entered the morning of the natural religion of Islam, the statement of your faith, Shahada, the religion of our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him and upon the way of our father Abraham, who turned away from all that is false and surrendered to Allah, and he was not of the polytheists. أصبحنا على فطرة الإسلام وعلى كلمة الإخلاص وعلى دين نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى ملة أبينا إبراهيم حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين. I've entered the morning praising you and I bear witness that there is no God with you, worship but Allah. Asbahtu with niyaraka hamda wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. I've entered the morning praising you and I bear witness that there is no God with you, worship but Allah. أصبحت وثني عليك حمدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. I have entered the morning praising you and I bear witness that there is no God with you, worship but Allah. أصبحت وثني عليك حمدا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. We have entered the morning, and at this very time the whole kingdom belongs to Allah. All praise is due to Allah. There is no God worthy of worship except Allah, the One. He has no partner with Him. The entire kingdom belongs solely to Him. To Him is all praise due, and He is all powerful over everything. My Lord, I ask you for the good that is in this day and the good that follows it, and I seek your protection from the evil that is in this day and from the evil that follows it. My Lord, I seek your protection from laziness and the misery of old age. My Lord, I seek your protection from the torment of the hellfire and the punishment of the grave. سبحنا وسبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. ربي أسألك خير ما في هذا اليوم وخير ما بعده وأعوذ بك من شر ما في هذا اليوم وشر ما بعده. ربي أعوذ بك من الكسل وسوء الكبر. ربي أعوذ بك من الرب في النار والرب في القبر. We have entered the morning at this very time. The whole kingdom belongs to Allah, Lord of the worlds. When I ask you for the goodness of this day, its victory, its help, its guidance, blessings, and guidance, I seek your protection from the evil that is in it and from the evil that follows it. أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله رب العالمين. اللهم إني أسألك خير هذا اليوم فتحه ونسره ونوره وبركته وهداه وأعوذ بك من شر ما فيه وشر ما بعده. O Allah, by you we have entered the morning, and by you enter from the evening. By you we live, and by you we die, and to you is the resurrection. Allahumma bika asbahna wa bika amsayna wa bika nahya wa bika nasta'in. O Allah, God, we begin my body. O Allah, God, we begin my hearing. O Allah, God, we begin my sight. There is no God with you, worship except you. O Allah, I seek your protection from disbelief and poverty, and I seek your protection from the punishment of the grave. There is no God with you, worship except you. Allahumma afini fi badani, Allahumma afini fi sam'i, Allahumma afini fi basari, la ilaha illa ant. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الكفر والفقر وأعوذ بك من الرب الكبر لا إله إلا أنت. Allah, God, we begin my body. Allah, God, we begin my hearing. Allah, God, we begin my sight. There is no God with you, worship except you. Allah, I seek your protection from disbelief and poverty, and I seek your protection from the punishment of the grave. There is no God with you, worship except you. اللهم أبني في بدني اللهم أبني في سمعي اللهم أبني في بصري لا إله إلا أنت. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الكفر والفقر وأعوذ بك من الرب الكبر لا إله إلا أنت. Allah, God, we begin my body. Allah, God, we begin my hearing. Allah, God, we begin my sight. There is no God with you, worship except you. Allah, I seek your protection from disbelief and poverty, and I seek your protection from the punishment of the grave. There is no God with you, worship except you. اللهم اهدني في بدني اللهم اهدني في سمعي اللهم اهدني في بصري لا إله إلا أنت. اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الكفر والفقر وأعوذ بك من الرب الكبر لا إله إلا أنت. In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing can harm in the earth and in the sky, and He is all hearing and all knowing. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing can harm in the earth or in the sky, He is the all hearing and all knowing. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing can harm in the earth or in the sky, He is the all hearing and all knowing. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يستبشرون بنعمة من الله وفضل وأن الله لا يضيع أجر المؤمنين. They receive good tidings of favor from Allah and bounty, and of the fact that Allah does not allow the reward of believers to be lost. الذين استجابوا لله والرسول من بعد ما سبهم والكره للذين أحسنوا منهم واتقوا أجر عظيم. Those believers who responded to Allah and to the messenger after injury had struck them. For those who did good among them and feared Allah is a great reward. الذين قال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم فاخشوهم فزادهم إيمانا وقالوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. Those to whom the hypocrites said, Indeed, the people have gathered against you, so fear them. But it merely increased them in faith, and they said, Sufficient for us is Allah. He is the best disposer of affairs. فانقلبوا بنعمة من الله وفضل لم يمسسهم سوء واتبعوا رضوان الله والله ذو فضل عظيم. So they returned with favor from Allah and bounty, no harm having touched them, and they pursued the pleasure of Allah, and Allah is the possessor of great bounty. إنما ذلكم الشيطان يخوف أولياءه فلا تخافوهم وخافون إن كنتم مؤمنين. It is only Satan who frightens you of his supporters. So fear them not, but fear me, if you are indeed believers. ولا يحزنك الذين يسرحون في الكفر إنهم لن يضروا الله شيئا يريد الله ألا يجعل اللهم هذا في الآخرة ولهم عذاب عظيم. And do not be grieved, O Muhammad, by those who hasten into disbelief. Indeed, they will never harm Allah at all. Allah intends that He should give them no share in the hereafter, and for them is a great punishment. إن الذين اشتروا الكفر بالإيمان لن يضروا الله شيئا ولهم عذاب أليم. Indeed, those who purchase disbelief in exchange for faith never will they harm Allah at all. For them is a painful punishment. ولا يحسبن الذين كفروا أنما نملي لهم خير لأنفسهم إنما نملي لهم ليزدادوا إثما ولهم عذاب مهين. And let not those who disbelieve think that because we extend their time of enjoyment it is better for them. We only extend it for them so that they may increase in sin, and for them is a humiliating punishment. ما كان الله ليذر المؤمنين على ما أنتم عليه حتى يميز الخبيث من الطيب وما كان الله ليطلعكم على الغيب ولكن الله يجتبي من رسله من يشاء فآمنوا بالله ورسوله وإن تؤمنوا وتتقوا فلكم أجر عظيم. And I will not leave the believers in that state you are in presently, and it separates the evil from the good. Nor would Allah reveal to you the unseen, but instead Allah chooses of His messengers whom He wills. So believe in Allah and His messengers. And if you believe and fear Him, then for you is a great reward. ولا يحسبن الذين يبخلون بما آتاهم الله من فضله هو خيرا لهم بل هو شر لهم سيطوقون ما بخلوا به يوم القيامة ولله ميراث السماوات والأرض والله بما تعملون خبير. And none those who greedily withhold what Allah has given them of His bounty ever think that it is better for them or that it is worse for them. The next will be encircled by what they withheld on the day of resurrection. And to Allah belongs the heritage of the heavens and the earth, and Allah with what you do is fully acquainted. لك سمع الله قول الذين قالوا إن الله فقير ونحن أغنياء سنكتب ما قالوا وقتلهم والأنبياء بغير حق ونقول ذوقوا عذاب الحريق. Allah certainly heard the statement of those Jews who said, Indeed, Allah is poor while we are rich. We will record what they said and their killing of the prophets without right, and will say, Taste the punishment of the burning fire. ذلك بما قدمت أيديكم وأن الله ليس بظلام للعبيد. That is for what your hands have put forth, and because Allah is not ever unjust to His servants. الذين قالوا إن الله عهد إلينا ألا نؤمن للرسول حتى يأتينا بقربان تأكله النار قل جاءكم الرسل من قبل بالبينات وبالذي قلتم فلما قتلتموهم إن كنتم صادقين. There are those who said, "Indeed, Allah has taken up our promise not to believe any messenger until he brings us an offering which fire from heaven will consume." Say, "They have already come to you messengers before me with clear proofs, and even that of which you speak. So why did you kill them if you should be truthful?" فإن كذبوك فقد كذب الرسل من قبلك جاءوا بالبينات والزبور والكتاب المنير. And if they deny you, O Muhammad, so are messengers denied before you, who brought clear proofs and written ordinances and the enlightening scripture. كل نفس ذائقة الموت وإنما توفون أجوركم يوم القيامة فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. Every short day's death, and you will only be given your full compensation on the day of resurrection. So he was drawn away from the fire and admitted to paradise, has attained his desire, and what is the life of this world except the enjoyment of delusion. Allah Almighty has spoken the truth. Yeah, peace be upon you. Now I can, praises be to Allah. I don't know what happened. It felt I was blocked from the browser, blocked me. Yeah, for some reason. Hello, Mike. Yes, I don't know the browser, something about the browser. I got blocked. I had to refresh the page. Like sands through the hourglass saw the days of our lives. Yes, yes. I love that, the opening theme of Days of Our Lives with the hourglass and the spinning hourglass and the words. Yes. The words from uh McDonald Carey, right? Yes, that's a good. It's beautiful, in my opinion, and it's true. Just like an hourglass, our lives will run out, right, of sand, so to speak. So we only here temporarily. Yeah. Um, I wanted to make a live stream, but I'm a little beat, so I don't know if I will stick around for a while. Yes, but I wanted to come here still and speak a little bit. But if Allah wills, I intend on going live again later today and maybe get some uh, discussion because, yeah, I just prayed the dawn prayer here because it's time. But yes, I'm very tired. A phrase like "since through the hourglass, so there are the days of our lives" was written by Ted and Betty Corday, the creators of the long-running television soap opera Days of Our Lives. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the core days. Yes, 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 that's right. It's from since 1965, right? So it's 61-year old. It's the longest TV show in the world, according to um, what people say. Yeah, it's a very long soap opera, and there are tens of thousands of episodes. So even I haven't watched all of them. It's very it's very long, almost the witching hour here. Uh, hmm, I see. Yeah, it's it's interesting. Yes. Oh, praises be to Allah. Yeah, different time zones, different midnight. Oh, I see. It's funny because when you're in a time which is later, it's a little bit like you're in the future, right? And the other one is still in the past or something like that. It feels this way, so to speak. I used to say that a friend of mine used to make that, you know, that claim that, you're somewhere else and it's like early in the morning, and in another place it's nighttime. So it's like, do I think that, yes, you're referring to the supplication during the last third of the night, aren't you? Yes, that would be, yes, you'd have to calculate with the sunset prayer and the night prayer and the dawn prayer, or there's a website for that. But yes, roughly around that time, I believe. Exactly. Because this is the time when uh, the narration tells us that Allah the Almighty descends to the lowest heaven and asks people if they want their supplications accepted, or any November the 8th, or forgiveness. Who would want to ask me, I will give him. Who would want to ask forgiveness, I will forgive him. On November 18, 1883, another American railroad company's official implemented 4 standard time zones to prevent crashes and coordinate train schedule, replacing over 100 conflicting local sun times. The U.S. government later adopted these zones into law, the Standard Time Act of 1918. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. All right, I'm feeling less tired now, so maybe we can kick this up. Yeah, I love trains and railroad companies. Um, it's beautiful. I have train tracks not too far from me, and I love railroad companies and things of that nature because trains are really fast and they get you from point A to point B in a relatively short amount of time, and they're good because uh, it's faster than a bus, especially if you're traveling right from a faraway state to another. But many people take planes. It's interesting, isn't it? Take a plane from one place to another if it's the same country, but the United States is a big country after all, right? Right. So that's good. Yes, time zones are interesting this way. Do you have any question regarding Islam? Anything you'd like to ask me? And we'll be very honest, and we won't be sugarcoating anything. God willing, we speak the truth, even if the criminals dislike it. So if you have any question about Islam or any claim, anything you would like to ask, so you're more than welcome. Otherwise, I have a question for you. Why haven't you accepted Islam yet? It was something like 30 time zones just in St. Louis in the late 1800s. Yes, trains can move like 100 tons of freight on 1 gallon of diesel freight. Yeah, St. Louis, right? 30 different time zones. That's good. St. Louis is a city, is a town that is known for crimes a lot. I heard it's one of the most dangerous cities in the United States because there's so much crime. I mean, that's what I heard. I have never been there, so I can't really confirm or deny that. But yes, 30 time zones is a lot still. Um, Trains can move. Okay, here's a question for me. Yes, and by the way, yes, trains are very, very effective this way, of course. And sometimes you see, merchandise being transported, and it's beautiful. Can jinn and humans have children together? Um, mm, I don't really know if I'm the right person to be answering. I'm gonna try my level best. So jinns, first off, we have to say that what jinns are. So jinns are a creation of Allah. May He be exalted and praised. They're not humans, so they are different, but they are. There's the rebellious jinn and there's the obedient jinn. So the obedient jinn, he worships Allah alone. He's a submitter to Allah as well, Muslim, right? And you have the rebellious one, like the devils, right? So basically, the jinns are unseen by us human beings, but they exist. They're another creation, right? And just like us, they have a choice as to whether worship Allah alone or to not do it and be evil. So can jinns and humans have children together? So as I said, it's unseen. The jinns are unseen. So in order to have children together, one would have to participate in intercourse, and I don't know if it's allowed though, between humans and jinn to, but yes, they are unseen. So some people have written books about that. I believe there's a book that you quoted to me. But as far as having children together is concerned, uh, Allah knows best. I don't really know exactly because jinns are unseen, so you cannot see the jinn. Uh, but it's an interesting. It would be good to perhaps read these books about these scholars who wrote about the jinns to get more acquainted uh, with what happened. Also, you can read chapter, actually, the first order of business to read the Quran, chapter 72, the jinn, yes, to understand more. Easy. East St. Louis is very bad, like Memphis, Mestea. Yes, that's what I thought. I mean, there was a TV show, of course. TV shows are fictional, so they're not real. But St. Louis was there was a murder that took place there in the TV show, of course, fictional. But yes, this sounded pretty creepy. And then I YouTubed it. I searched it up on YouTube, and they said it's one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. Yes, like Memphis. Okay, interesting. Yes, but it beats one law. If you don't mind, I just need to get out of these clothes because it's I want to get comfortable. So, uh, would you please, if you just stick around, I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere if Allah wills. I'm just because I'm in my traditional clothing for prayer. Since I was praying, I'm wearing my robe. Praise be to Allah. So I just would like to get out of it and to get into a more sort of um, comfortable clothing. But I'm still here if Allah wills. I would just do that, and I'll check if you write anything. If Allah wills. All right. In the name of Allah. But yeah, you make good points that yes, the jinn is unseen and they are a creation. Yes. Okay, I will be back soon if Allah wills. Yes, okay. I was just I came back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Marriage between the jinn and humans. One still hears about some man marrying a jinn, or some woman marrying one of the jinn, or woman being proposed to by one of the jinn. All right. El Suyuti mentioned many such reports from the early generations and scholars pointing to the existence of marriages between humans and jinn. Ibn Taymiyyah said, humans and jinns have gotten married and have children and have had children. This has happened often and is well known. Okay. St. Louis has historically high violent and poverty crime rates compared to the U.S. average, but recent data from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department shows overall crime dropped 16%. 2025, homicides fell to a 12-year low of around 140 incidents, making a multi-year downward trend. Very good, very interesting. Okay, yes. I think we can both agree that, yeah, St. Louis might not be the best town in the U.S. to be living in, but maybe according to stats, maybe it's a little bit better now. All right. So when it comes to the gin, yes. Uh, so so yes, this evidence that you quoted is interesting, right? So it kind of illustrates the points that you were making that might be possible according to these scholars. But I'm not extremely yes well versed when it comes to this particular topic. But yes, I'd like to refer you back to those scholars. I'm kind of beat. I think I'm gonna get some sleep. But if Allah wills, I intend on going back live later today. So if you'd like to join, that would be good. But yes, I'm really, really tired. So I need some shut eye right now. But thank you. It was nice talking with you. And peace be upon you. Maybe later on you'd like to join. This would be interesting. Um, if you could join us and we could speak face to face, maybe later today, depending on when you're available. But yes, I'm really beat right now. My eyes are having a hard time keeping them open. This is one reason I'm not a Muslim, Jen. Thank you. Yes. But later on today, if you'd like to ask me questions, we can do that. All right. Peace be upon you all, and see you later, God willing.